Hello, I'm Jeff Ross, no relation, and I'm just a guy with opinions about the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate meta. The taunt meta, that is. This video documents the creation of a tier list judging the quality of each character based solely on their taunt game. I expect it to be a little long. It's going to be in depth, and just watching the taunts themselves back to back, it takes about 14 and a half minutes. Judging by this video, I'm going to be using during the creation of this video. So I'm just going to give a little preamble, and feel free to skip ahead to the actual tier list. But here I go. I'm excited to do this because I've been wanting to do this for ever since Smash Ultimate came out, really. Been talking with friends about which taunts are the best, yada yada yada. But let's start with why me? I am just a guy, after all, but I'll introduce myself a little bit. I love video games. I love Smash Bros. I put a lot of time into each entry in the series. Not to say I'm a good player, I just play the game, Anyway, I remember seeing the iconic commercial for Smash Bros. 64, the first Smash Bros., and talking about it the next day with anybody who would listen to me at school, my friends, whatever. And when I would first play it at my friends' houses, at neighbors' houses, and when my parents bought me an N64, thank you, Mom and Dad, I promptly went over to one of my neighbors' houses to see if I could borrow their copy of the game, and his mom was there, but he wasn't. But she let me borrow the game anyway, and my friend was pretty pissed, frankly. He was not happy, but he got it back eventually. Point is, I'm old as hell. I've been playing these games for a long time. Also, I have a history with the series. I know the characters in the games, and I like video games, yada yada yada. So, more importantly, why taunts? Why are we talking about taunts? Taunts are one of the best parts of fighting games. And when I pick up a new fighting game, one of the first things I want to know is, which button is the taunt button? So, taunts, they show the personality of the character, right? They're fun, really. They really just express the character in a way, but, it's not like a serious thing. It's usually just like a cool or funny or cute little thing that these people do, these characters. But they can also be like an emotionally charged or controversial moment in a match. Like, why is it that if I push a D button while playing, or D-pad button, I should say, while playing Smash with friends, people are gonna chuckle? Or why is it like so infuriating that Nintendo decided not to let you taunt when playing with strangers online? Incidentally, there's an article I found talking about this Kotaku article. Cecilia Di Anastasio, thank you for bringing this to light, because without the taunt, mankind is forced to teabag, which in itself is fine, or whatever. Maybe it's not fine to you. It does have like a weird subtext to it, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the fun little things that you can do as Smash Bros. Characters. Everyone can teabag, so we're not going to consider that in our examination of the taunt meta. So by making this taunt tier list, hopefully I can help you, the viewer, select your new main. Because, maybe you're going to want something with a little bit of sass to it. A character, that is. A new main with a little bit of sass. So let's talk a little bit about my metrics, if you will. I'm going to be judging these characters as a whole, by their taunts, of course, but I'll be judging each of their taunts as a whole and taunt-like actions the character can take. So what makes a good taunt? Is it a cool thing? Are they funny? Are they cute? Sassy? Are they like assault-inducing or interesting or even like an aesthetically pleasing or ugly taunt? Does it fit the character? Is it a useful taunt? Are there like secrets involved with the taunt? Is there tech that you can do? This is the stuff that I'm going to try and consider when I'm looking at each of these taunts. But I have to be honest, there's going to be bias because any tier list has bias from whoever created it and the context of the time and their history with the game, etc. For example, I have history with these characters, but when I'm playing the game, I tend to pick characters that I know already, like from either previous Smash Bros. Games or more so different games altogether, right? Because they're all video game characters already. So sometimes I'm less familiar with some of these series, and I'm not as interested in some of the characters, and thus that might affect the taunts rating. But I'm going to be very upfront about these biases as I'm going on. So I don't want that to affect the taunt tier list. I'm just saying that that's something that you might want to consider. Take it with a grain of salt, right? That's what I'm telling you. So I'm going to be using tiermaker.com, as you can see here. I'm using the one with the mural faces because they happen to be in the same order as the character order in the game, and that means it's also in the same order as this taunt video that I found. Now that taunt video has been uploaded to YouTube by Majora's Puppet, so thank you very much for that video. I'm glad I don't have to sit there and record each taunt. And also, I'm going to be citing, if you will, some other animations from a video uploaded by Nintendo Unity. So let's get on with it. The preamble is over. Let's actually have fun. Let's start talking about the taunts of these characters. So the first guy we got here is Mario. So let's bring up the video here. That's not Mario. Let's go back here. So we see Majora's Puppet, little tag in the top left. Thank you again, Majora's Puppet, for making this video. It's very useful for me right now at this very moment. Let's just get on with it. Let's talk about Mario's taunts right away here. Let's take a look. So we got 3 taunts. So here's the first one again. He just kind of flops over. What's up with that? Why? What's that supposed to be from? Honestly, it's like just this weird, almost like a death animation from a Mario platforming game or something, right? So it's odd to me that you're using this moment where the character is dying as I don't know. It's just a weird choice. I don't really think it fits the Mario thing that he's got going on. He's not like a silly little dude, really. He's very cool, very, very angry energy. No. Let's take a look. At the second taunt here, we got a Mario Odyssey taunt, right? This he throws Cappy, his little hat gets eyeballs for a second, and then we got that taunt, the thumbs up. So I'll tell you, I do like to play Mario in Smash Bros. Especially in the Melee through Brawl through Smash 4 days. And I kind of miss his old taunt where he would just get all big with the, he would just be as if he had eaten a magic mushroom or whatever they're called in the game. They've replaced that, right, with some of these taunts. And I'll try not to even, worry about the past taunts so much. I don't really remember every taunt, and frankly, I don't remember every character's taunt in this game because there's so many characters. You know, science has said you can only remember 4 things at a time. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we've got Mario. Where are we going to place Mario? The first character here. So he's got this weird pratfall. He's got this Odyssey thing. He's got that. The sass. That's the taunt that I use when I'm playing Mario. I love it. Maybe it's just by necessity that I have to use this taunt, but there's something in the way he does it that just like, yeah, that's right. Like if you do that right after your opponent fell off or SD'd or something, and you're like, yeah, like I don't know. There's an X factor, which the X factor is going to come up a lot, I'm sure, if I fail to describe why a taunt is so good. So yeah, it's a little bit sassy. It's a little bit salt-inducing. It's a good taunt. But it doesn't really carry the character, right? So now we're going to talk about our tiers a little bit. We got triple S, S, A, B, C, D, and F. Where does Mario fit? I think he's at least a B because of that thumbs up. That's a good thumbs up. A little sassy, like screw you when a character gets knocked off or whatever. Yeah, that's fun. That's good stuff. Okay, I've talked about Mario a long time already. I can see this video is going to take forever. Okay, so let's go on to the next character. We got DK coming up here. Just taking a look. Excellent taunt game right there. We just saw some great taunts. This guy taunts with the best of them. Look at that. Look at that face. Well, I don't know, I'm just a monkey kind of attitude, you know. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. I love it. He's outright peeved, he's confused, and he's just being a gorilla, you know? Just a guy like me. DK's just a guy like me, you know? What just happened? You know, you give him the old dunk. Donkey Kong's got like 3 ways to spike enemies. Man, you hit him with the what just happened right after. What a taunt. What a taunt. So yeah, let's talk about the other 2 though. We got this you know, that's cool. That's classic. That's very classic monkey, you know, King Kong sort of thing. Sure. I like it. It's a solid one. And then we got the classic. And then finally, yeah, the shaking. I just, like, I don't know. It's not like I've seen 1,000 nature documentaries or something, but it looks like something a gorilla would do, right? Okay, so easily DK is higher than Mario, and I would say S tier. For sure. That's a good ass taunt. His other taunts are really solid as well. Especially the pounding his chest. You know, but having that, I don't know, that one, that's just, that's chef's kiss right there. Okay, let's move on. We got Link. Okay, so not impressed, honestly. We got this classic one. That's not, I mean, okay, that's cool. And you get points for cool. You know, that reminds me of, like, after every fight in Twilight Princess, he would, like, sheath his sword in a cool way, but, this is what I meant by the classic one, right? That little pose, all the way back to Smash 64, you know. And some of these taunts have a longer history, some are new characters even, so they don't have that history, but I'm trying to really just focus on the taunts in Smash Ultimate. So I get it that it's like his old taunt, which is fine, but it's a weird pose for a warrior or soldier to take or whatever Link is supposed to be. You know, I never noticed the glow, and that makes it a little better, but it's not good. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I got a sword. It's almost, he's got something a little phallic about this, right? Big dick energy from Link. Okay, I'm sorry, Link, you're going in D tier. That's not good stuff. It's just leaves a lot to be desired. All right, moving on. Okay, Samus. No, just not good stuff. Not good stuff. This, like, the side-to-side thing, that's fine. That's a cool little gun effect, and that's a classic taunt, right? But, man, I don't know. You do get cool points for the middle one, I would say. The cool, this little gun effect, that's neat. That's, like, nothing. Saluting? Like, Samus doesn't do that. Now, this one, the first one is probably my favorite of the three. Yeah, that's cool. I like the side-to-side thing. It reminds me of playing Metroid, you know? So, you get points for being true to the character, I guess. But, all in all, we're looking at D tier again, at best. Sorry, Samus. So let's keep going. We got an Echo character coming up. We got Dark Samus. Now, I did say I'm a big fan of the Metroid series. But I have never played Prime 3. I played the first two Prime games. Never played the one that Dark Samus is actually from. The kneeling, I mean, I like it when that's Samus's victory screen, but I suppose, that's reminiscent of that, but, it reminds me of, like, the cover art for Super Metroid, I think it is, or Metroid 2, actually. Anyway, it's okay, at best, this one. Let's keep going. We got... Okay, you can glow. Real cool. Bad stuff. Don't like that. That's not good. Not good at all. And then... the worst one yet. Some taunts are so bad, it brings the other ones down with it. That's one. Where you just glow and... you already have a glowing taunt. But just standing there, not even, well, hovering there. Not good, Samus. Not good. Dark Samus, I should say. So let's pull up the tier list again. I think we have our first F tier here. So next we're gonna do Yoshi because that's what's in the video here. So here's my first bias alert. Yoshi is my main. He's been my main since Smash 4, so he's the main character I play. He's my favorite character in the game to play. I just love his gameplay style. I know that can be controversial if you're really into the competitive Smash, because he can be annoying to fight, and to that I say I don't care, sorry. So here we got Yoshi's taunts. Let's take a look at all three. Yoshi is odd, right? Because he's sort of like a mix between a person and an animal. So, we have like this animalistic, yet also weirdly person-like thing. So that first taunt, it's the one, if I use his taunts, that's the one I go for. And it's not a great taunt by itself. He's just like, yep. Apparently he does that when he's near hidden stuff in Super Mario World 2 or Yoshi's Story, I don't remember. Anyway, then we got the second taunt. It's like a little dog chasing his tail. In Mario World, he speaks to Mario as one sentient being to another, and yet here he is chasing his tail like he don't know no better. Now let's look at the third taunt. What the hell is that? Also great frame there. But But what the hell was that? He's just being a guy, except I'm being a weird little dude. He's hopping around. He's like, I mean, cute gets a factor, and I get it. Yoshi is supposed to be a cute character. I think he's cute enough, but he's not as cute as some of the characters in this game, and that's just, it's not good. Now, I did say that I will be considering taunt-like actions the character can take, and not many characters have these taunt-like actions, to be fair. When I actually want to get that taunt feeling across, I will use Yoshi's crawl animation. Take a look at this. Okay, yeah, whatever, but when he's walking backwards, like, what? What the hell is that? So if you walk backwards, back and forth, you just get this, like, confusing moment where this dude's doing a weird little thing. It's kind of fun. It just goes to show that his taunts are not good, really. If I have to rely on that weird factor, it's not good. I don't think... It's not really quite as bad as floating there and glowing for a minute, but we're going to lower that. I'm sorry, Yoshi, we're in D tier. It's sad to see. I was a big fan. Kirby. Excellent taunts. Good stuff. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like Kirby. I don't play him in Smash very much anymore, but this guy's got style. First off, he's adorable, so that helps a lot. But just look at the little high. That's not cute. Here comes cute. Yep. Beautiful. And then a cool little dance like the end of when he beats a boss in his games, right? And then finally, just the classic pose. Real true to the character of Kirby. It's also, you know, part of his kit to be able to really get rid of a power you taunt in this game. And sometimes the inhale special move is better than his whatever you're borrowing or taking from whatever character you've just digested. So yeah, you need to taunt with Kirby just to play the game, really. So yeah, good stuff from Kirby. I'm liking what I'm seeing. That's a solid A, I think, from Kirby. Good job, Kirby, for being so cool with it. Let's put him in the A tier. And let's move on. So we got Fox coming up next.
Come at me. Let's go.
Not that great. Not liking what I'm seeing. He's a real cool dude. I guess that's what they're going for. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's take another look. We got...
Come at me.
Yeah. I mean, I like doing that in a match, like, you know, trying to, I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to egg on the opponent, right? Sometimes that's what you need, and that's what that's for, right? But, you know what? And I know I said that I'm really trying to judge these taunts in a vacuum here, but, like, I miss the old voice, the "come on" from the old Fox. Now it's this...
Come at me.
Not that strong. A cool gun flip. Not great. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's almost like he's losing control. Do you see? Watch his face. I'm going to slow it down again a little bit. Here it comes. Okay, so he's not really losing control, but he's also, like, not watching the gun as it happens. Like, I better make sure this doesn't fly out. Okay. That's alright. That's a decent taunt, I suppose, at best.
Let's go.
That's my favorite of Fox's taunts. I like the charge-up ones. It's very anime, very Dragon Ball Z. Fun stuff. Alright. But, altogether... We're looking at like a C, D maybe? I don't know. The Fox charge up. Just thinking about some of these other taunts here. I could see either of these guys maybe going to D or C tier, but not Link. Anyway, we're putting Fox at C. Let's move on to the next character. And, yeah, okay. Pikachu. Good stuff. Looks like the video cuts out before he returns to his neutral point there. But adorable. You love to see it. Let's look at the first one again, and then... Yes. Rolling around on the ground for some reason. Saying Pika. I like it. He's adorable. He's being cute. You love to see it. Here comes... That's prime cute in this game. Real good. Real strong stuff from Pikachu. And then, like I said, I like charge up ones. This one's not as cool as like Fox's charge up. But his other two taunts are just amazing. This is a strong S tier for me. Good stuff, Pikachu. Now here comes Luigi. Let's take a look. Amazing stuff from Luigi. Frankly, just art. This is what they mean when they say dancing is art. Look at that taunt. Okay, he's bashful. He's kicking the ground. It's classic. It's old school. But here's the thing. If your opponent is hanging off the edge, you give him the old Luigi kick with his taunt. They fly straight into the abyss below. That's taunt tech. That's a kill taunt from Luigi. Beautiful stuff. You love to see it. There he is, flopping like a plank. Why? What's going on there? What the heck? Why? Why? It's enigmatic, like Luigi. Let's keep going. Was that 5 taunts in a row in a rapid succession? You press one button and you get 5 taunts. Oh my god, I almost want to... Let's judge each of the 5 poses. We're going to slow it way down to 0.25 speed. Okay, great. Is that a little bit of mouth under there? There's something weirdly seductive about this face. Anyway, solid pose. What? He's got this, like... It's almost like a Tootin' sort of pose here. But he's pointing, and his face doesn't seem to match it. Where those eyebrows go, by the way? Real confusing. There's a classic Luigi pose there. Something's amiss, and Luigi knows. He's got a secret in this pose. You know, he's keeping something from you. Look once more at the enigmatic Luigi. He's like a statue, but he's a thinker. He's a deep guy. He's Luigi. And then finally, shocked, frightened, deeply scared Luigi. Much like his famed Luigi's Mansion video game series. Amazing stuff from Luigi. I don't think it's any surprise to anyone that Luigi is going to get our first top tier taunt. We're talking top tier. Art. Alright, let's move on. We got Ness coming up next here. Oh, and let's unmute this. We want to hear their sound. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Good stuff from Ness. these first two taunts, I could give them, I could take them. But, you know what? Now he's flinging his finger around. It's all magical. We get it. Ness, you have magic, psychic powers. Okay. And then he flings out the, like, Babe Ruth pose. That's cool. I like the bat one. That's a good one. And then next, we've the best Ness taunt by far. It's a solid taunt. It's real good. I mean, I think I'm biased here. Bias alert. I think I'm biased here because it's a classic taunt from the first Smash game. And it's a little weird, though, right? Like, why is he just going, okay? Why? Maybe it's supposed to be like a thing from an RPG, right? The Earthbound games are RPGs. You say okay, like to confirm things in RPG. I'm spitballing here. I don't really know. But it's a little weird. That's good.
Okay.
And then that's just odd. But I love it. I like it. Okay. You know, and you knock someone off, you say okay after, you know, like you're happy about them falling. Good stuff from Ness. That's a strong S tier from me. Not quite broken. Not quite A tier, I think. I could see an argument for A tier for Ness, but we're going to go ahead and put him in S tier. Ness tier, if you will. I'm not changing the name on the tier list maker. I don't want it to get confusing.
Show me your moves.
Cat and Falcon.
Come on.
Now there's a taunter. That's what you want to see from a taunter. We got Ness's okay.
Show me your moves.
Classic Captain Falcon. You say Captain Falcon in discourse, in heated debates, in the elevated discussion surrounding the Smash Brothers series, and people are going to say, show me your moves, just because that's what you do. It's a phrase that is synonymous with the character. This character is from F-Zero, by name alone. This is Smash Bros. Original character, if you ask me. And it's also true that it's the first game in which Fox was playable without a vehicle. Same with Captain Falcon. But like the reflector and the laser from Fox, those are like part of his R-Wing kits, you know. He does like the up B, he's all fiery, you know, that's like a ship taking off. What's going on with Captain Falcon's moveset? It's just raw Smash Bros. It's a Falcon punch, a Falcon kick. You know, he does a cool, like, charging uppercut. He does a weird leap where he grabs you and lets you go. It's just a dude full of action. And I think that's represented in these taunts here. I got a little carried away with how cool Captain Falcon is, but he's just like, right? This one phrase is more iconic for the character of Captain Falcon than anything that's come from an F-Zero game, you know. I know he's like in cutscenes in F-Zero GX, for example. Never played F-Zero X, so I played the SNES one, I played the GameCube one. But my point is, Captain Falcon is really just a character that exists for Super Smash Brothers, right? Point made. Let's keep going.
Come on.
Come on. You love to hear it. You love to cringe when I do my perfect impression of these voices. But that we were talking about egging your opponent on, right? That's the best egg on that I can think of in this game. You're really just gonna fire your opponent up, and sometimes that's what you want. And then we got the charge up. Again, if that last one was the best egg on that I can think of, this is the best charge up. Pikachu's and Fox's, they're solid, but come on, like just this surrounded in flame, this dude is like, you know, like, gives me Goku vibes. Captain Falcon. He's amazing. Let's move on. We got Jigglypuff up next, it looks like. Real strong taunt game from Jigglypuff. Good stuff. I'm liking all three taunts. The first taunt is the weakest. Let's watch that one again. Little weird, which is a good thing. You just deflate. I get it. You're like a balloon, sort of. You're flopping around. Alright, that's fine. Here comes the real creme la creme, though. Good stuff. The spin, the pose. It reminds me of Jigglypuff from the cartoon back in the day, you know. Good stuff. Nice pose. And then you got this classic. Again, another classic one, reminiscent of previous games, right? It's cute. She says her name like a Pokemon, right? Which is nice. Solid stuff. Real good stuff from Jigglypuff. I really liked that twirl. This is a good taunt game for Jigglypuff. I would say, you know, if she only had the middle one, she'd maybe be like a B or A, but just the all-around solid 3, I think that might put her up in S tier. Good stuff. Let's move on. Good start. Here's Peach for you.
Sweet.
We're hitting some real heavy hitters right out of the gate. Peach, very strong taunt game. Very good stuff. Let's watch again. It's cute. It's a little sassy. Moving on. There it is. One of the best taunts in the game. Easy. Oof. That one hits you in the stomach like a bullet. It just punches the air right out of you like a bullet does. That's why people use bullets. It suffocates people. Okay, so it's just a solid. It's when we talk salt-inducing, this is what we're looking for. This is somebody who's singing the classic child's melody. And then, oh, a grown woman dancing and singing the mocking song. That's really what it is. Na 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 na. That song exists to mock people, and it's a great addition to Smash Ultimate. I'm sure it was in the last game, I think. I don't remember. Not my point. It's a great part of Smash Ultimate. Good stuff. Let's move on.
Sweet.
It's fine. It's a decent one. She's like, sweet. You know, I think the word sweet is the better than like the animation of her flipping the umbrella around. Anyway, the contrast of having this character like this, you might see a princess and think, oh, they're prissy, they're like, I don't know, they're not cool or something, I don't know. You see a princess, you might think they're prissy, they're uptight, they're not willing to get down in the mud. But with Peach, that one taunt brings her to triple S tier. One of the best taunts in the game. Solid other two, I guess. Maybe they're okay even. Peach deserves her spot in triple S tier. Let's move on. We got Daisy coming up.
Yeah! Woohoo!
It's okay. It's weak. It's weak. It's a little weak. This first one is probably my favorite. Let's watch. Huh. So, it's hard. I don't know if you should judge what could have been. Like, my ideas are my own, But it's a missed opportunity, in my humble opinion, to not include "Hi, I'm Daisy." The classic Daisy line, synonymous with the character. It's not in Smash Ultimate in any form. And so to have that missing, honestly, I gotta say, it brings it down a notch for me. But the hands on the hips, the little humph sound, that, we get it. She's a spunky, fun character, right?
Yeah!
Yeah. I'm not feeling it. Let's keep going.
Woohoo!
And a celebration, peace sign was... sorry, Daisy, you're just not... I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, I think she's going to have to go into D tier. So I'm looking at Mario and Fox and Kirby. The middle section's looking a little light right now. I might condense that as we go along in the video. Let's figure it out later as we go along. Let's go ahead and see our next taunter. Bowser. It's okay. It's solid. It's alright. Just look at this. Okay, we got Daisy, and then probably his best of them. It's sort of like a reference to him in Melee making the animation. I think. I don't really know for sure. Maybe I should have researched the history of each taunt, but I didn't do that, and I'm not about to in the middle of this video. So anyway, he almost falls over. Kind of an odd choice for this evil tyrant villain, right? Which is good. Keep the odd choices coming. He's a mean, feisty guy. And then you get this. I think that's a cool one. This kind of roar. Kind of wish it had more force behind the sound. All in all, though, not as good as the thumbs up. Especially not as good as Kirby's cuteness. I'm thinking C tier. Let's move on. Ice Climbers. Okay. Not that great. Watch again. They're dancing around. That's fun. That's cute. They are cute people. It's again, almost like a... It's not the baseball bat this time, obviously, but the Babe Ruth reference or whatever, and it's cool, it's cool. And then, a victory thing, that's, from their game, right? The Ice Climbers. It's okay. Solid stuff. I like the dancing around. That one would be pretty salt-inducing. Personal bias alert, I guess. I don't fight a lot of Ice Climbers. None of my friends play Ice Climbers. I don't really play Ice Climbers. Pretty early on in Smash Ultimate, I considered really putting some time into them, but just didn't pan out. Didn't really enjoy the character. Later, they ended up buffing Nana's AI so that it was better at, not dying and stuff, but didn't go back to try it out, really. Anyway, with this first taunt, solid. Let's compare. Better than Daisy. Better than Yoshi, probably. About Yoshi's level, I guess. Maybe, I think I might have gone a little too harsh on Yoshi. I do like the hop. I don't know. I went harsh on Yoshi because I'm overcorrecting because Yoshi's my main, right? But back to Ice Climbers. Not as good as a thumbs up. Yeah, we're gonna go with a C tier. And I'm thinking about Samus maybe being C tier as well, but I'm rethinking as we go along. But we'll just keep moving. And that's cool. Very short taunts also, which is interesting, but let's go on. Sheik. Okay. Alright, they're okay. Wow. Never really thought about the implications of that before. In fact, I'm not sure I've even really seen these taunts. Haven't played a ton of Sheik in Ultimate. I haven't played much against them that much. Man. I mean, the handstand is weird and cool. I like it. This one, I'm really like, oh man. Is Sheik gonna just murder you? And then we got like this kind of martial arts focus thing. I can hear my voice. We're a seventh through the way through this top video, and my voice is already like, it's getting used up. So I like that wire, the garrots or whatever. That's fun. Good stuff from Sheik. This is, so far of the taunts we've seen, that's got to be like one that I'm not familiar with, but I enjoy, if that makes sense. So let's keep going. Also, like, her pose is a little taunty, right? She's got a weird crawl too. She's got a weird crawl. Let's look at Sheik's crawl if I can find it here. First off, let me say, since we're here in the crawl video, Bowser, like, my friend that plays Bowser, Luigi's got a good crawl too. He's already top tier, and here he is, like, with the fourth taunt, or I guess he's got 5, 6, 7. It's almost like the 8th taunt for Luigi. But Bowser's got this weird little crawl. That's something that my friend who plays Bowser, he'll do that, sort of like I do with Yoshi as well, between KOs or something, and it's, you know, I guess it doesn't really change his placement, but, and Sheik's got this crawl, weird, right? Like, I get that she's supposed to be like an assassin, ninja, whatever, but, man, it's weird factor. Good stuff from Sheik. Again, the crawl didn't really boost her up. I don't know. I guess I'm just providing more context about their taunt-like qualities. Now let's move on. We are deep. We're 3 characters into the Melee era. Let's see our 4th character. That's just as good as the Peach singing taunt. Good stuff. I mean, in the context of the character alone, like, if you didn't know this was a game about knocking people off of cliffs and you just see this, like, okay, she's cute and waving at somebody. No, you knock someone way off into the distance and you wave as they fall and die or whatever. That's good stuff. It's so good that the creator of this video decided to record it twice. Don't blame him. Okay, so it's a charge up taunt. Alright, that's solid. Pretty much never see it, because why would you bother with these other taunts? Let's keep going. And then, yeah, kind of like Ness doing the magic fingers thing. Her triple S tier taunt carries her to the top. It's the best of the best up here. Alright, moving on. Dr. Mario. When I talk about taunts with my friends, which happens more often than you'd think, we shit talk about Dr. Mario's taunts. These are not good taunts. I think I like them more than some of my friends do, and maybe that's partially because I consider Dr. Mario one of my favorite characters in Smash Ultimate. But, come on. You're patting yourself on the back, I guess. Well, first off, all 3 taunts, they've got like this tough guy thing going, right? Or at least the first and last one do. But why are you patting yourself on the back with with a fist? Don't you use your open hand? Anyway. And he does like a cool like hat trick with the pill. And you know that's cool because he's got pills, like that's his thing as Dr. Mario. Okay. And then he like steps out on a cigarette or something. We're looking at the bottom tier here. I'm not... Is it as bad as... I think that... Yeah, we're putting him in F tier. He deserves it. Pichu coming up next. Get ready.
Pichu! Pichu! Pichu!
Now, none of these taunts are like broken. They're not OP. But the set. Okay, I'm burying the lead. Pichu's got an excellent taunt game. If we're talking cuteness as a factor, holy shit, did you see that? Let's watch one more time. What's going on there? Oh. Yes. And you also have to think about the context of often these taunts are used after getting a KO, right? And you see something cute like those two taunts, and you're like, it's salt-inducing, right? That's what we want. That's what we want. That one's both a charge-up and adorable, right? And it's true to the character, right? The whole design of Pichu in the Smash Bros. Games is that they take damage from their lightning attacks. So, anyway, good stuff from Pichu. Very good stuff. I think that's another S tier. And it's like, you might be thinking, wow, this is really like a top-heavy, bottom-heavy tier list. I think we're going to fill it out. Look at how many characters we have left, right? But I'm not ashamed of any of these top 5 picks so far. I think they all deserve to be up in that toppest of tiers. Alright, moving on. We got
Hands off
Falco.
my prey. Come on. Piece of cake.
Falco has a very, very good taunt game. Now you might be thinking, what I just saw is not that good. And I agree. But Falco has what they call a high skill ceiling. That means that by incorporating more difficult maneuvers into your taunt game while playing as Falco, you get something better than the sum of its parts. You get something amazing. So this is what I'm talking about. By incorporating Falco's down smash into his taunt game, you get this.
Hands off my...
You love to see it. It's amazing. It's... the implications. Really, it's just taking the character to higher levels than the developers intended. That's really good stuff. Now, the taunts by themselves, they're okay.
I pray.
But listen to this.
Come on. Piece of cake.
You can say, hands off my piece of cake, with expert taunting inputs. That's another really strong maneuver for Falco. All in all, Falco is up here. Is that hands off my cock? I'm having trouble putting him all the way into SSS tier. But it's definitely better than, like, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. I'm happy with Falco being up there. Just expert taunt game raising the bar. Let's keep going.
This is it.
We got Marth.
I won't lose. Keep your eyes open.
I remember there being controversy that they changed his voice acting to English at some point. I think it was when Smash Ultimate came out, right? And maybe that would have been better for me as an English speaker.
This is it. I won't lose.
Maybe that would have cut down
Keep your eyes open.
on how shitty these taunts are. What are they going for? Is he trying to be cool?
Won't lose.
I won't lose.
Keep
Keep
your
your
eyes
eyes open. Like, come on, man. Like,
This is it.
and does he have
I
two
won't
that
lose.
just point at the sky?
Keep your eyes open.
Pretty much, right? This is trash. These are not good taunts from Marth. I hate to say it. This is F tier. Fun character. Good character. Not a good taunt game. Moving on. What?
I cannot lose.
Okay.
Come at me.
Slightly better than Marth. She sounds more badass saying it than Marth does, I would say. You know, that's just, I guess, my own opinion. I mean, the whole thing is my opinion, right? But it's slightly better delivery on the badass character idea. But I just want to... something I've never noticed before. Take a look at this first taunt. Let's mute it. Why? Why does she open her mouth? She doesn't say anything. I have to keep the sound on. I know, like, I've played a little bit of the game that she's from, Fire Emblem Awakening, right? And she wears a mask in the start of that game. So I get why they made that, like, her taunt. Anyway, again, slightly better. Very weird that she opens her mouth for no reason. Can you imagine fighting someone and they just, like, strike a pose and they go, ah, without the ah sound? That's a D tier for me. Here comes Young Link. Yeah. Not great. I mean, the milk is fun, right? I mean, they're all true to the character. The fairy is like, yeah, just like Young Link in Ocarina of Time, even in Majora's Mask, you know, he had a fairy and all that. And it's, you know, they're doing like a generic, quite generic heroic pose. With that, again, I would say the milk is my favorite of the three. So much faster than it used to be, by the way, which is very good. You don't want, and now that you can interrupt taunts, you know, that helps as well. But he really just chugs that down quick. That's like champion beer chugger energy right there. Where are we putting Young Link? Fairy, heroic pose, milk. Better than F tier for sure. Somewhere here. Yeah, I'm thinking he deserves to be in C tier, I suppose. Also, I just want to comment about Falco and Fox's taunts here. And I don't think this changes their rating, but along with Wolf and other characters in this game, if you mash taunt on specific levels, and in their case, Star Fox levels, you get characters talking to you over comms. I don't really think that that counts towards their taunt game. It uses the taunt button. I think that's part of their character. It's not like the taunt energy, you know. It's not cute. It's not. It's like I don't know. I'm still divided on that. I don't know. Right now it's not a factor anyway. So let's move on. Ganondorf. okay at best. Now, I'm a big fan of the Zelda series, like I said. I'm an even bigger fan, I think. Well, that's whatever. I'm a huge fan of playing Ganondorf in Super Smash Bros. 4 and Ultimate. Can't speak for the previous two, really. I don't even really remember how he played in those ones, but I really got into him in Smash 4. I've got a friend that we would play a lot of Ganondorf Dittos with. So, Ganondorf, very strong character. Terrible taunt game, though. So, all that being said, we're looking at some not too promising Ganondorf placement. Better than Marth. You know, I get that he's given us like a cool like punching hand, like that kind of reminds me of the the bullies in movies or whatever, right? Like the classic "Let's get 'em, boys," or the henchman. It's fun. I do like laughing poses as well. So I'm not gonna put him in trashest tier. I will, however, rename this and put Ganondorf in D. Alright. Let's keep going. What's next? We got Mewtwo up next. Oh, we got a charge up. And we got some laughing. Actually similar in some ways, I suppose, to both. Well, I was going to say similar to Ganondorf with the ending with the chuckle, but not great. You're showing that you have magic powers, I suppose, psychic powers. That's a good charge up. I said that Falcon's charge up, or Captain Falcon's charge up, just to be clear. It was the best charge up, and it is my favorite because it's attached to my favorite charge up character. But this is a really good one. And a solid chuckle. This is a good, I'm thinking C at the lowest, probably a B tier from me. Good taunts, nice. Let's keep going. You know, this pace has been very slow. I'm shocked that we're already like an hour in at the very least. Alright, let's keep going. Okay.
I won't lose.
Okay. Similar to Marth, which is not a good thing. I do like this classic pose. And he's got a better vocal delivery, I would say,
I won't lose.
Than the Marth character. I guess Marth, you know, he's going for like this prince or whatever, and I don't know the lore of Roy or Marth for that matter, really, but very cliche heroic pose, and then cool-ish sword maneuver. Yeah, I decided not to use the clip function.
I won't lose.
Ended up being more trouble than it's worth, but sorry, Roy, that's a very weak showing. We're looking at D at the best here. Yeah, sorry. Let's keep going.
I will not fail. Come on. Come at me.
Oof. Oof. Now, Chrom is kind of funny to me, and I get it, you know, there's sort of like this meme, I guess, or even just a refrain in the Smash Bros. Community of like, there's too many Fire Emblem characters, there's too many swordies, or whatever, you know, but, and that, I don't really care about that so much, you know, I guess I would rather have characters from other games just because I don't really play Fire Emblem very much, but you know, it makes a ton of sense that they're in the game, you know. They're fighters, they're sword fighters typically, and it's, you know, they're unique usually, I don't know. But that being said, Chrom is a copy of a copy. He's the Waluigi of frickin' Fire Emblem characters. But anyway, Not good stuff. So that's working against you from the get-go. Okay, first off, you don't touch this blade of the sword, right? That's not a good idea. Like, not at the sharp part. That's bad form. You know, he didn't really move his body much. I don't know if that means anything, but not looking good. Okay, and then he's got this weird generic face. Can we get a freeze frame of that face? That face. Let's mute again. We don't want that horrible sound. That, like, he's got no, I don't know, it's not a good one. I mean, and this video, as useful as it is, it's also very zoomed in on these characters. So, and I get it that you're not really supposed to look at that face, that beautiful face, with this kind of fidelity, but let's keep going. And the final taunt in slow motion for a moment.
Come at me!
Not good stuff. Not good stuff. I don't know why he gets Trash's tier and Roy doesn't. I mean, Roy kind of deserves to be down there too. Now we're moving on to Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch to you. Starts off with the bell. I love Mr. Game & Watch's taunt game. Good stuff. Very good stuff. So you're thinking to yourself, why? His animations aren't good. He's got two of the same taunt even. There's a bell up here and one's a bell down there. The flexibility of being able to swing that bell around when it creates the most annoying, salt-inducing sound in the game. Being able to just go like left and right and taunting up here and taunting down there. I love that. I love that. I really do. And then, you know, a nice little exhaustion thing after you knock somebody off. That's kind of fun, too. Like, I did it, I guess. But real strong showing from Mr. Game & Watch. It's an S at the lowest. It's, you know what, personal bias alert. The only reason I would put him in triple S tier is because I think I personally really love that bell, but I think it's a strong S showing. If it's borderline triple S. Let's keep going.
Come, fight me.
Not good. Meta Knight, you know, he's got this. I love that he has such a low voice for this. His frame. It's also a little funny that he just says, I'm a child. It is a little funny that he just says, come.
Come.
Dom energy from Meta Knight. Okay.
Fight me.
You know, whatever. No, you just like, I mean, that's from his game. That's cool that he disappears like that. That's a D at best, I think. But at the same time, I do love that he just says, cold. I don't know. D is getting filled up pretty fast here, but that's where I'm putting him. Okay, here comes my next personal bias alert. Pit. I don't know why, but I kind of hate him.
Is that all you got? Come on!
Bad. Just bad. Okay, first off, what the hell? He's an angel. Ugh. I've never wanted to roll my eyes more at a taunt in this game. Ugh.
Is that all you got?
The nerdy little boy, is that all you got? Swinging his swords around, and then finally...
Come on!
Ugh. Personal bias alert. Pit belongs in trashest tier. Moving on.
Game on! Watch out! Who wants some?
I mean, it's cool that he swings his sword fast in the middle one.
Who wants some?
I don't know. Let's watch him again.
Come on!
Ugh.
Game on!
His voice is better than normal Pit, you know, maybe just because it's slower or whatever.
Watch out!
Okay.
Who wants some?
He gets some points for the cool factor. I'll give him D tier. Okay, let's keep going.
You're mine.
Zero Suit Samus.
Try me. Is that all?
Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan.
Try me.
Big fan of the Metroid series. Zero Suit Samus's characterization has always been a little weak in Smash Bros. I almost whispered that. I'm that embarrassed to say it, but she doesn't have a variety of special moves, which is, I suppose, true to the idea of the character, where her power suit's been lost or whatever in the game. But
Is that all?
I do like the sassiness of "Is that all?" I will say.
Try me.
It's just like, it's not good. It's not good. No. She gets 1 point for "Is that all?" You know, I do like the sass, the laissez-faire attitude. It's... yeah. Sorry, Zero Suit. Not good.
Is that all?
Wah, wah, wah!
Beautiful. Just beautiful. The contrast of going from Zero Suit Samus to Wario just really demonstrates how bad Zero Suit Samus's taunts are in comparison. This man literally shakes his ass at the camera for you. He laughs in your face so hard he has to rehinge his jaw. First taunt is fine. You know, second taunt is S tier by itself.
Is that all?
Third taunt is really good. Yeah. But there is more. He has a fourth taunt. Let me pull it up quick here. Okay, here it is. Look at that. Sorry, this one doesn't have sound. And thank you to the Super Smash Bros. Wiki for having this available. Anyway, he's... okay, first off, he's got 4 taunts. Amazing. Anyone with more than 3 taunts really just shoots you way up the tier list. But not only is this a great taunt and a unique taunt, you're moving as you do it, but he sticks his damn finger up his damn nose. The man's picking his nose on you. You're gonna sit there and take that? He's picking his nose in your face and you're laughing. Anyway, good stuff from Wario. A strong showing, to say the very least. He's up there. And look at that mural face. Oh my gosh. He's a little shocked. Alright, let's keep going. Snake. You notice anything there? The MFer has 1 taunt at 3 different durations. If having 4 taunts shoots you way up the tier list, just think about having 1 taunt. How low that puts you on the tier list. Snake, I love you, man. But you're in trashest tier, and it's honestly probably the easiest trashest tier next to Dark Samus. Come on, dude. Get some more taunts. Now, there is tech. I'll be fair. You can another character pick up the box. And honestly, I don't even know if you can still do that in Smash Ultimate. Additionally, you can mash that taunt button on Snake's stage to have some lovely dialogue with various characters from the first Metal Gear Solid about your opponents. Very cool Easter egg. Still, it's not a taunt. It's more of a cutscene that you activate mid-match, which is sort of what a taunt is, I guess. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? We're about to start with Ike here. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
You know, it's interesting. He basically has 3 heroic poses, and he says, prepare yourself. I do like this first one. Even though it is just like a generic heroic pose, something about the cape and the wind,
Prepare yourself.
the crossed arm, then we got, like, that's very similar to that one Link was doing earlier that I was kind of trashing, but all in all, it's okay. He's going for a cool thing. I'm going to give it a C, I think. Let's keep going. So this is kind of interesting here. We got Pokemon Trainer, which is really 3 different characters with 9 taunts altogether, right? Or do we count the taunts of the Pokemon Trainer as well? Oh. Okay. So the Pokemon Trainer does taunt and goes, yay.
Yay!
Okay.
Squirtle swipe. Alright, swipe.
Alright. So let's talk about the trainer.
Squirtle swipe.
You know, he's just fist pumping. He's saying yay. Here comes the yay. I like the wink.
Squirtle swipe.
And the fist pump, I guess, or the elbow pump, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's a nice touch that he's taunting it all. That's what and he does say yay. Alright, let's now talk about the more important character here. Squirtle, one of my favorite Pokemon. Adorable, right? That's cute. I mean, well, it's like a little spinny shell trick. Alright. It's alright. Okay, now he's spinny, and he's also getting dizzy. It's alright as well. That was a pretty good one. He's very happy. Nice little backflip. Interesting that all 3 of them involve spinning of some kind. I'm biased. Another bias warning from your host, Jeffrey Ross. I think that I'm giving him some bonus because I think he's a cutie. It's not trashed here. You know, it's unique, interesting little taunts, right? I'll give him a C. Feels a little biased. I'm gonna say it, but okay, that's solid. All right. Okay, last one sucks. The Pokemon Trainer's doing the same thing, which is normal. It makes sense. I do have a friend who I think that's one of their absolute favorite taunts in the game. And then yeah. It's a little better than Squirtle with these first, I don't know. It's around Squirtle's level.
Squirtle swipe. Alright, swipe.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the handstand. Is it B tier? It's really thinking I might combine A and B as well. I will keep you guys in mind. Let's check out Charizard after this here. It's solid. It's solid. Oof, what a bad first taunt. He really just stands up slightly. Okay, that makes up for it a little bit. Just like flying around real fast. That's cool. And then a nice roar. You know, you really get the sense that he's a enormous monster. A dragon, if you will. Pretty solid all around. I mean, again, that first one really kind of drags it down a bit. But the second two are bringing it back up. I'm surprised that they're all the same right now. C tier. And then the man himself, or the lady, depending on your... Oh, here we go. She's got different taunts. I mean, they're different, but they're also the same, right? I don't see her on here, though. And I'm not going to add her. I don't... It's pretty much the same. It doesn't make sense that they're doing all three again, just for the background character, right? Except maybe, do they like reverse the order of the taunts? Is that what's going on here? Interesting. Alright. Pretty strong opener from Diddy Kong. Clapping. Pretty rage thing. Nice little martial arts thing. Strong. And the hat trick. I like it. I like it. Good stuff from Diddy Kong. That's a solid B tier from me. Yeah. Clap brings it up a bit. That's good. That's good. Let's keep on keeping on. Magic fingers from Lucas. Okay. Do like that he talks to a pet snake that appears out of nowhere. Or that the snake talks to him and he shrugs it off. It's cool. And then another pratfall. So I've never played the Earthbound games. I did try Earthbound, I suppose. Never played Mother 3. Don't know if this is true to the character. That is, I mean... altogether. Yeah. Talking to a snake, falling on your ass. It's okay. It's an alright one. Here comes Sonic. Famously sassy character here, right?
Come on!
He's... Okay.
Sonic speed!
Nice. Alright, here I go again, talking about the old games. Because he's missing something. And you know what that is? He's missing... You're too slow. That would put him way up. That would be S tier. This, my friends, this is a shadow of what he used to be. No pun intended. A little twirl. I mean, that's a, and I like that one. That's cool, you know. Like it fits the character well enough for me, and that's a classic pose. Here I go again in C tier. Not too surprised that we're seeing a lot of C tier, but anyway. Really getting closer to bumping Kirby down and removing this A tier here. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. Dedede, let's talk, let's talk. Playing the character is a taunt in itself. But very strong opening taunt. Banging on the belly, dancing in a circle. That's gonna rile your average player up. Shaking the hammer. Okay, I'll take it. That last one's really leaving a lot to be desired. So, if this were it, if those are his 3 taunts, he'd be around a C, frankly, or a B. With the, I mean, it's really good. I'd probably put him in B with the belly. But you and I both know that's not the only thing we're dealing with. Look at that. Look at that. That's a passive taunt that you can hold as long as you want by holding down on the control stick. It's just... it's classic Dedede. And it's such a rage-inducing idea. Like, just look at this freaking Reddit forum. What's the consensus on crouching as Dedede after a KO? Acceptable use of aesthetics or jerk-level teabag? Aesthetics. It's acceptable. It's built into the character. I mean, sure. I mean, I'm liking these answers, but then you go down to the bottom. Makes me furious, especially if I'm not playing my main. Like, come on, man. You're getting pissed off at that. Oh, if I'm not playing Ness and PK firing all the time, and Dedede is there. Anyway, this is a solid reply. Okay. Good stuff from Dedede. So he's got a passive taunt. That's good stuff. So we're looking at higher than B tier at the very least. My man is a taunt just by walking around. He's got the belly slap. The 4 taunt game is really strong. You know, Wario made it up there for similar reasons. I'm having trouble picking S or triple S. I'm going triple S. Just that classic crouch. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let's go. Weird. Weirder, but similar. Pretty nothing burger on the last one, right? But, like, I do love weird taunts. Just the thing... but he's got 2 of... okay, that's a good taunt. That's a good taunt. But he's got 2 of the same thing when he's just spinning around like that. Really? You know? It's alright. And then the jumping, very boring. A solid, like, Alpha's doing the same thing where he's like he's really a palette swap of the same character, right? So it's weird. I'm looking at some of these C tier guys. He's a B tier to me. I really like that. I mean, I don't know. He's better than C, but with that just wonkiness, it's all debatable, right? Here's Lucario. Let's start from the beginning of that to get in. What? Oh my... I've never seen a worse taunt than that second taunt. I mean, okay, he's got a cool charge-up thing. Almost like a limit break or something. He's got the pose. It's alright. It's another heroic baloney. It's better than floating, like with Dark Samus. And that's a solid... It's really bad. I don't know. It's a D at best. Is it trashest tier, though? Not quite. It's got a good charge up. Let's keep going. Okay. Alright. Bad third one, too. Come on. R.O.B, you know, he's got an aesthetic, to quote that Reddit article, apparently. But I like that, alright. And then this is kind of cool. Yeah. I can take it or leave it. This is pretty weak. So, are we looking at C? It's better than Lucario, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I feel good about C. Alright. Fun. Toon Link here, okay. Alright. Nice. You know, people talk a lot about, like, the... Oh, that's a nice frame. So, anyway, we talk a lot about how his face is so expressive. This is actually a good example. And I think it really comes across in his taunts. Like... That's pretty fun. You know, he is like a cartoon character. It says Toon Link, right? And he's just over the top. I like it. Pretty strong stuff. Exhaustion's good. The shock from the fairy, and then he's got a little smirk at the end here. Let's look at that. I mean, waving around a baton. Obviously not the coolest thing in the world. I don't know. Something about it. It's got the X factor. It's B tier. Let's keep going.
Are you scared?
Strong showing from Wolf. Listen to that. Ooh, ah. Why? Why is it? Why? Love it.
Are you scared?
And he's got a pretty good, like, Aegon thing. And then he has a real howl. It's so odd that he has both that, like, wolf sound, and then he's also got... It's an easy S tier for me for that first taunt. Holy cow. So odd, so funky.
Are you scared?
Alright, let's keep going. Villager. Nice. Okay. Middle one was fun. The first one is a little... It's like, eh. You know, he's playing with his stick on the rock there. It's like, yeah. I can't believe there's a sound effect for that, actually. It's interesting. But, excellent little dance. He's so happy. Love to see it. And then next... Eh. So we got... It's solid, right? I mean... Same taunts from the other palette swap. Excuse me. I don't know. The stick is middling at best. The dance really pulls it up, and then, you know, I don't like the last one where they just kind of stand up. You know, look how tall I am. It's a B tier from me, bud. Mega Man. The first one has a cool graphic, right? And it reminds me of the games a lot, the NES games, right? When he first arrives on the scene. That's cool. He does like a weird little heroic over-the-shoulder look. And then his gun kind of shows up for that one. Fist pump. We're looking at a C. We're looking at a C tier, bud. Let's keep on keeping on. Making pace now.
Let's stretch our legs. Stretch those shoulders. Let's get a good stretch.
Okay, first off, this is clearly the British version of the game. Wow. Here's some voice clips from
Let's get a
Trainer.
good stretch. Stretch those shoulders.
Her blasé doesn't give a shit attitude.
Let's stretch our legs.
Let's stretch our legs. The voice lines really carry it for me. I think that's why I had to go look at these. Let's see
those shoulders. Let's get a good
the
stretch.
male counterpart here.
Let's stretch our legs.
Huh.
Stretch those shoulders. Let's get a good stretch.
Okay. Anyway. the
Scratch
taunts
those
themselves, she's
Let's get a
exercising,
good
right?
stretch.
The very character of Wii Fit Trainer is a bizarre addition to Smash Bros, right? A few things lend credence to the idea that the whole franchise is just an advertisement for video games, like especially Nintendo games, right? I mean, it's a great point. Like, oh, why would they add Wii Fit Trainer if it wasn't just to like make people aware there was such a game, right? I don't know. I guess when Wii Fit Trainer says some of this shit, like
The key is to focus on your balance.
after she wins a round, you hear that stuff.
Work hard to tone that tummy.
I guess that comes more from her victory screens than her taunts. So, okay. So I was showing, yeah, look at that. Look at this taunt game. Somebody starts doing push-ups on you after they take your stock. Holy buckets, that's gonna hurt the bottom line. Look at your morality. Your morale, not your morality. Maybe your morality will slip as well, but come on. Oof, that's her best taunt. And it's not a taunt. It's kind of like Dedede, right? So that brings the taunt game up a bit. Really enjoy that crawl from Wii Fit Trainer. I'm looking at a B here. I can see that being controversial. Rosalina and Luma. Okay, making Luma dance. Okay. I was really disappointed with the first two, right? That's, you know, dancing, whatever, I guess. I mean, whatever that's supposed to mean. What I've learned is that I really like the weirdest ones, and there's something to be said about just spinning in a circle for no reason. It's reminiscent of Olimar's, I guess. And it's odd to me because Olimar, I can see them like painting him as a weirdo. But Rosalina is supposed to be like this sort of like ethereal, like cool, mysterious, interesting. Great frame there. Alright. That weird one really brings it up for me. I would say that's easily better than any of frickin' R.O.B's. Yeah. That's a solid B.
Show 'em what you got tonight, baby.
Okay. Not solid.
What you got tonight, baby.
He's got a smug face there. I like that the coach gets involved. Can't remember his name. Doc? I think that's it. Tightening the string on his boxing glove. I mean, that's unique. You know, he's a boxer. That's his whole thing. It's a solid flurry of punches. And then a pretty bad ending one. Seems like a solid C to me. Let's keep going. Always hated that taunt. So gross. But, you know, maybe there's something to be said for just the emotions it elicits from me. Get a cool little ninja thing. And then, yeah. The water fountain. So, we're talking about taunt tech, right? One of the things you can do with taunt tech is while you're charging your shadow attack, you can taunt and then come out of the ground and attack at a distance. It's pretty cool. Definitely brings points. And again, hate this first taunt we're gonna see. That's meh. And that's meh. I mean, I hate it so much that it's almost good, you know? But, in the taunt tech, it's a C. You know? It's okay. Let's move on.
Ready when you are.
Palutena.
You shall be purified.
Okay. Not bad. First taunt she has
Ready when you are.
hair flip plus. It's a little sassy. I like the. I mean, the light is okay. If her hair actually moved, it might be even better. This is the spontaneous chuckling and spinning. Again, you get points for spinning on this channel, apparently. I like that middle taunt. And let's keep going.
You shall be purified.
You shall be purified. Not bad, not bad. Good showing from Palutena. Surprised, honestly, because like I said before, kind of hate Pit. You can see Pit and Dark Pit did not rank so highly, but I think Palutena's a good old B. Pretty strong. Maybe, you know, maybe I should get rid of Kirby tier. Alright, so we got new tier names again, S, A, B, C. I moved Kirby here to, you know, well, it's not an ordered tier list. This is more of like a character order plus tier. The Curbmeister, I mean, they're cute and useful. I wouldn't put it up with, you know. But anyway, solid taunts from these folks. Let's keep going. It's not bad, Pac-Man, yeah. Oh, wow. Showing like 4 different... I wonder if those are all the ones he has. You see that? He just showed Heihachi? I am shocked. I did not know that was a thing. I like this. I like him dancing, well, not dancing, but kind of daydreaming. Just chilling, thinking about, like, especially that smile. You get the KO, you knock him off, and they're like, you give him that laying down on the ground animation. Yeah, that's good stuff. I really like that one, too. I mean, yeah, obviously it's to reference his original game, right? But just the weirdness, or the uniquity of him being able to change like that, and just... If you had no context for that... And then he's just dropping these sprites. What's going on there? I don't even recognize some of those. Pretty cool. And, I'd love to see the RNG factor make it into the taunt meta. So where do we put Pac-Man? I think he's a B-lister, the new B tier. Solid taunt game. I'm looking at these other ones here. Is the laying on the ground... I mean, that would be his best one, right? Laying on the ground, daydreaming. It just doesn't reach these A tier heights, per se, but I don't know. I'm really split on A or B. I really am. Yeah, I'll put him in A. Just looking at, like, Wind Waker, Link, Toon Link. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Here comes Robin.
You're not ready.
Okay.
Prepare yourself.
Did you see that second taunt? Holy shit, that's bad. Okay, so I had to redo this section because I got a little confused here. So here comes, and by this section I mean just Robin as a character here.
You're not ready.
So the taunt ends
Not ready.
before that part. And I thought that little sword thing...
You're not ready.
You know, okay, when he puts the sword back in his hand and the book back in his hand, that's the end of the first taunt. This little sword arm pump thing, that's part of his neutral or idle animation. Not a real taunt. Looks like a taunt, which is a good thing for his idle animation, but anyway. So I thought this was the worst taunt I'd ever seen. Not quite. Alright, going on. Second
Prepare
taunt.
yourself.
It's cool that he's got magic powers, he's flipping stuff around, he's got a solid delivery on these voice lines here. Let's tip the scales. And here's the Lady Robin version.
Prepare yourself. Time to tip the scales.
You know, all in all, just unimpressed, uninterested. It's not It's not Trash's tier. I don't know. Certainly not B tier. And I wouldn't say it's better than any of these C tier ones either. It's hanging out at C tier land. Not bad, Robin. Not bad. Not good.
Now it's short time. I'm really feeling it. This is the Monado's power.
Strong showing from Shulk here. Why? First off, he says, now it's Shulk time? How have I not noticed that before? Let's listen again.
Now it's short time.
Now it's Shulk time. And he says it in a strange way in the sense that, like, he's been waiting all day. Wow, I just did accidental Australian. He's been waiting all day, and now it's Shulk time. Now it's Shulk time.
Now it's short time.
Wow.
I'm really feeling it. And
there... I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles. Apparently he says this constantly in that game. If you play against Shulk in Smash Bros. Ultimate, you're going to hear that a lot too. The meme quality of I'm really feeling it. That's the thing. I haven't mentioned meme ability. I don't even like to say the word meme many times in a row. Feels alien in my mouth. No, what I'm trying to get at is I cannot ignore the cultural impact of I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it. This is the Monado's power.
Bad third taunt, strong, very strong second taunt. I like his first taunt too. I'm looking at A tier here for Shulk, surprisingly. I don't know. I don't like him that much. What can I say? Alright, here we go. Bowser Jr. Spinning around, okay. Waving that hammer. Alright. You know, he's spitting mad fire. Why not play here while the gang, Larry, you know, they're doing, okay. Oh, he's got like a magic wand, that's cool. Like the wands they have in Mario 3. Some of them are dizzier than others. I like that there's slightly, different chuckles, different voices. There's little tweaks to the animations. Just slightly, right? Based on... Yeah, excellent laugh. Based on which character it is, huh? Okay. Here comes the best one. Ludwig usually sounds like a surfer bro or something, right? But, God. Listen to this chuckle. I can't even call it a chuckle. But, man. Alright. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe their animations are less unique than I first thought. So anyway, all you need to know is this. A solid taunt game, especially the chuckle. I do like that the wand versus hammer thing. All in all, we're looking at A or B, right? I guess I'm thinking B. I don't know though. Just looking at some of these characters also, like, I could see Toon Link maybe going down a tier. But, anyway. Bowser Jr. Where am I going to put him? It's a strong B tier. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Another strong showing. Duck Hunt Dog. I mean, famously just the salt-inducing character from Duck Hunt, right? Duck Hunt Duo, excuse me. So we got... You'll love to see that chuckle. That's pretty... I like that. You know, I like him standing on his hands as well. But the classic chuckle and then the mockery. You get a lot of points if your character mocks the other one from me here in this taunt tier list. So where are we putting Duck Hunt? That's an A. That's an A from me, dog. Literally. Alright. How are you?
Talk is cheap. Come on.
Bad. Not good.
Talk is cheap. Come on.
I mean, his voice acting is pretty good in this. I mean, that's like classic martial arts, I guess.
Talk is cheap. Come on.
I don't know. Nothing about this really says Ryu to me. Not a good start from Ryu. Not a good start. He's really just... Is he... He's not that bad. He's not trashest tier. And let's take another look at... Let's go to Ken.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Get serious. Yeah.
Now we're talking. Maybe, I mean, you get the contrast in the personalities, right, of these two
Come on.
Shotos. But
Bring it on.
you mock him, you egg him on.
Get serious.
Not in that order. And then, yeah. I like him. Ken, that was nice. Good stuff. I normally pick Ryu over Ken in Street Fighter. But now I'm like, next time I play him in Smash, I don't know. I might have to go Ken. Big difference from these Echo Fighters here. Big difference. Strong showing from Ken. Feeling good. I don't know. I could see B tier as well. But yeah, I think he's good. He's got good ones. Here comes Cloud. Not good, especially this first one. Here comes more. It's just what? He's just standing. He's not even like exhausted or anything. He's just standing there. And that's a power-up, but he's not like... What's that pose? So here comes another Jeff Ross personal bias alert. Never played Final Fantasy VII. Which is, it's one of my big missing games. You know what I mean? I don't really like JRPGs that much, frankly, but, so, anyway, we're looking at C at best. No, he's shit. Those are some bad taunts, and I'm sorry to all the Cloud fans out there. I mean, that's a last... I don't know, man. This last taunt is better. Okay, this is terrible. That's just dorky, which is fine, but... Ugh. Sorry, Cloud. Here we go.
Are you ready?
There's male Corrin.
I've made my choice. My path is clear.
Oh, that's pretty over the top. My path is... His voice really doesn't match the...
My path is clear.
Just like how much he explodes with power in that last one. I kind of wish he had like a yelp, maybe like a wolf sound there.
Are you ready? I've made my choice. My path is clear.
Ah!
Okay. Yeah. Pretty bad altogether.
I've made...
I'm really crapping on the Fire Emblem characters, even some of the sword characters. Not good.
I've made my choice.
Twirling the sword around.
My path is clear.
It's slightly better. I'm not happy with Corrin in this taunt game here. Let's watch the female Corrin's taunts.
You ready for this? Your fate is clear. Let's do this!
Okay, so I like the last one when she says, let's do this. That's a good choice for that action. And I feel like her voice is better than the male version as well, just the, like, more intensity maybe.
Your fate is clear. Let's do this!
Okay, the last one pulls it up from trash tier to C tier. solid final taunt for the gal, but anyway, moving on. Bayonetta. Wow. Okay.
Did you?
What?
If you need to learn how to talk to a lady, ask your mum.
Oh. Now we're talking about if sass is a factor here. This is some pretty incredible sass, right?
Let's do this!
Let's do this. Bayonetta.
New dude.
Okay. She flips. Just this quick little turnaround, right? And then.
Did you? If you need to learn how to talk to a lady.
It's just this extravagant middle taunt is just wild to me. And then the dumb line, new dude, dead you.
Did you?
Wow. That's pretty stupid, but I like it. And then...
If you need to learn how to talk to a lady.
The wink. And then the fucking...
If you need to learn how to talk to a lady.
She just... Yeah, that line. Little cringe. But I really like her wild movements in the second taunt. So I was looking at the Smash Wiki, he nerded, and I thought her Bayonetta had a thing where you could hold the taunt button and she would keep taunting. I'm not seeing evidence of that in the wiki. Maybe this was a figment of my imagination. So I'm just gonna forget about that. Apparently her taunts were significantly shortened in this iteration of Super Smash Bros.
New dude.
And that's true from what I saw on the Smash 4 wiki, I guess. Yeah, she really does. I mean, the other ones were pretty long. Anyway, ridiculous, over the top, stupid phrases. I like what she does. Solid taunts from Bayonetta, B tier all the way. Let's keep going. Not good, but not terrible. Okay, let's look again here. We got... Honestly, the highlight there is just the voice. The weird squid inkling voice, right? I like that. That might be my favorite of the three, though. Just the rage almost on her face. She's a killer. And then next, I don't know, just another celebration thing similar to the first taunt that she had here. Yeah, not great taunts all around. I do like the gun one, but we're looking at C at best. Uh-huh. Same stuff. Yep. Different voice. Okay. Now we got Ridley coming up here. Ridley. Solid showing from Ridley, in my opinion. He, personal bias alert. Again, huge fan of Metroid. Like Ridley as a character. But the personal bias here is that I have a bud who does a little sigh every time he uses Ridley and uses this taunt. He really does look like he's just exhausted, especially from crouching down for so long. It elevates the taunt. I don't think that that's evident from the taunt itself. You gotta really kind of add your own subtext to it. So, weird little quick twirl. It's super fast. It's odd for the character. Moving on. Probably my favorite of the three. Very cool sound effect. Pretty, from all these, like, monster ones we saw from, like, Bowser and, I don't know, Mewtwo, like, Ganondorf, I guess, you know, the villain ones that we've been looking at. Ridley definitely comes across as the intimidating one of these, but I'm looking at a soft B, not a very strong B. But again, I kind of got this bias here. You know how it goes. Alright, let's take a peek at Simon's here. That's still Ridley.
Come!
Ooh. Not great. Pretty similar altogether. Like, these first two are very similar to each other. Like, I don't remember if that's the first or second one already.
Come!
Okay. Whip action. Twirling the whip. And a power pose. Not a strong showing at all, really. But there is a major but. Take a look at this shit. You start doing that after a KO, you're in the opponent's head for the rest of the match. And Richter's got it too, of course. Oh, a little faster even, maybe. It looks like it. And he slows down for the other one. Just quality... quality... taunt, I guess. It's really just... It's like... At that point, it's just a taunt, right? You'd love to see it. Weak stuff from the taunt game. Very strong crawl / secondary taunt. So how does that affect the character? It takes him out of trash tier, that's for sure. So we're looking at maybe be a very soft B tier at the best. I don't know. This is interesting to have. Like, what if Dedede didn't have a good first taunt and his down crouch was his only good one? Would I still put him in triple S tier? Maybe he'd be a little lower, but you really got to consider the external taunt game, right? I really like the crouch walk. Let's take a look at Richter's. It's a strong C. Alright, let's go, Richter.
Prepare yourself.
Nope.
It's time.
Nope. That's better than the first two. If those were his only taunts, that would be an easy trash tier. The crouch walk saves him from the garbage realm. Alright. Okay, so we got King K. Rool. Solid first taunt, big ol' sumo thing. The belly. And a big, monstrous snap, if you will. Good stuff from K. Rool. A solid showing. You get a lot of points for slapping the belly, gotta say. Really strong middle taunt. Kind of a weaker third taunt. And a middling first taunt.
So,
let's look at that first taunt again.
it's time.
First taunt again here. The sumo thing, it's fun. It's a good B tier. That's an easy B tier. Let's keep going. Yes. Now, if cute is a factor, Isabelle, she's got a lot going on from the get-go. I think my heart just broke 3 times. Look at how cute she is. Look at how cute K. Rool is. Look at how cute. Look! The excitement. The clapping. The waving. I mean, obviously just, like, being overwhelmed with dancing joy is gonna be pretty salt-inducing if you get KO'd. Clapping, it's fine. It's good. It's strong. And then the wave, similar to Zelda's, not as strong as Zelda's, but all three together, it's an easy S tier at the worst. Just looking at some of these other ones, it's hard. This is hard. I don't know. Does it reach the heights of some of these classic taunters? It's so damn cute. And that's what Pichu got up in there for, right? It's good stuff. Excellent taunts from Isabelle. Alright, moving on to Incineroar here. So I want to talk about one thing here with Incineroar. Okay, let's look at these first. Not great, really. That's okay. All in all, not that good. And it's a good thing that his belt lights up with that third one, or else it'd be terrible. Incineroar, this is looking like low tier stuff, right? But he has a mechanic in which he auto taunts after certain attacks. Let's see if I can produce imagery to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Alright, I found exactly what I'm looking for, and I believe this is on... Okay, it's a Game Explain. This was a Nintendo created video though, right? Anyway.
Those are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience.
Amazing. A character that taunts for you. This is technology improving the lives of the people. This is what we want to see. That's got to be an A tier at least. The whole character, you incorporate those auto taunts into your regular taunt game. Yes, especially that first one. It raises the bar. It's an impressive taunt game from Incineroar. The base taunts, not good. The auto taunts, impressive. You know, I'm going S tier. An auto taunting character. What'll they think of next? Alright. Let's keep going. Should have Piranha Plant next here. Nice. Okay. I like the sound effect of the last one. I love the happy twirl of the first one. It's nice. How did they manage to make a ferocious plant so cute? Some chomps are good. And, you know, it's like a classic reference to the first Mario. You know, it's cool. Appropriate for the character, if you want to call Piranha Plant's character. Good stuff. I like it. Strong showing from Piranha Plant. That's a strong B from me, dog. Alright. Here comes Joker. Let's watch.
Hey! Looking cool, Joker!
Oh.
Looking cool, Joker! Hey!
Somehow I never realized that the persona Arsene poses with you. You know, it's funny. I did say earlier that I don't like JRPGs. Persona 5 is like the exception. I had some friends that swore by it being a good game, so I tried it when they announced Joker was the first DLC, because I was like, ah, man, I've never played this character. I guess I'll try him out just to, you know, I'll try the game out just so I can enjoy the DLC. And I'm happy I did, because I really did enjoy my time with Persona 5. And that being said, Morgana, I don't know if this is a popular take or not, I really liked Morgana. Favorite character in the game. And then...
Looking cool, Joker!
Good stuff. I also know from experience that hearing looking cool Joker can just drive you up the wall after you've been knocked out. And the fact that Arsene poses with you, that's a nice touch, right? Yeah. All in all, a strong showing from Joker. Personal bias alert. Morgana definitely raises it up for me.
Looking cool, Joker.
Yeah, good stuff. I like it. So where are we gonna put him? Yeah, that's a good A tier. That's a looking cool Joker.
Looking cool, Joker.
It's good stuff. Yeah, nice. Good taunts. Good taunts. On the other hand, then we have Hero. Solid charge, I gotta say. Like, no, I did say, like, I was getting Dragon Ball Z vibes before. You know, same character designer, right? Or artist, or whatever. Akira Toriyama, I've been told. The slime is the best one of his three. It's okay. It's a little weird, I guess, but the slime just like, yeah. Slime looks cute as it comes out. Terrible middle taunt. Okay, third taunt. I'm giving him a C. It's not great stuff. It's really not. Sorry, Hero. Let's keep going. Banjo and Kazooie. Okay. Let's talk personal bias alert again. I've got a friend who plays a lot of Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo and Kazooie or whatever. Hearing that sound after you've been KO'd, it's like having a 9-inch nail driven into your heart, right? Oh. God, I hate it. I hate it. Ugh. So, the other half of the personal bias alert. Never played Banjo and Kazooie, the game. I never had this, like, the same drive to want to play him like a lot of other Smash fans did. And unlike Persona, I didn't run out and buy like a cartridge of a Banjo-Kazooie. But solid first taunt, solid second taunt, honestly. Just looking at each other making eye contact there, thumbs up. That's good. Do not like this last one. Just a meaningless stretch. He gets a lot of points. It's at least a B tier for duh, in the first taunt. And, you know, he's got a solid second taunt. Bad third taunt. I think A tier's a decent place for Banjo. There's Terry Bogard.
Stand there. Hey, come on.
Okay, he eggs you on at the end. I'm not happy with these. He flips his head around. Okay.
Stand there.
What the hell is that supposed to be? No.
Hey, come on.
Moving on.
Try me.
Byleth. Never played
Let the lesson begin.
their game.
Stay focused.
Wow.
Stay focused. Let the lesson begin. Try me.
So the reason they do that middle taunt twice is to demonstrate that they've got two voice lines for that, I guess. Wonder if you can trigger that on purpose.
Try me.
All in all, though, very weak game from Byleth.
Let the lesson begin.
No.
Stay focused.
Try me. Bad.
Let the lesson begin. Stay focused.
It's cool that the sword can be a chain. And then what the hell is the last one? That's honestly the worst. I mean, it's hard to compare which is worse, the middle one or the last one. I'm sorry. That's another trash tier. Back to back. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay, Min. Nice. Alright. Okay. Martial arts poses, which is kind of cool for the character. Only played a couple hours of ARMS. Friend brought it over or something like that. So I can't really speak to what the character is supposed to be like. You know what I mean? But not impressed overall. Yeah, still better than fucking Byleths. Yes. Now, I'm not a Minecraft stan, though I do like this taunt. My god, it's basically teabagging, right? Just eating meat. Man, it just reminds me of when they first had that victory screen and they didn't remove the meat after he ate it, and it just looked like he was holding his meat, if you know what I mean. Excellent moment in video game history. I know this is a taunt tier list, but I gotta show you this if you've never seen it anyway. Here we go. Thank you to Game Ovation for producing this video. Alright. So we got the meat, which is reminiscent of that lovely victory screen. Excellent. Just auto teabagging, man. Like, remember when I was like, what will technology produce next? That's what it does. It's good stuff. Okay. And I do believe these all have the same, yeah, taunts. The jumping up and down one brings it down all together. It's not that good. And just chopping meat, it's okay. But I am impressed by auto teabagging. Solid A performance from Minecraft Steve. Wow, what a bad taunt list. Sorry, Sephiroth fans, video game fans in general. He was such a popular choice for DLC. It feels bad to say it, but he is really not doing well here. What the hell? He's just on fire, he's just chuckling. It's a cool pose. That might be the best one just because it's sounds cool. No idea what it means though. Pretty shitty. Pretty bad. I apologize. Moving on. Okay, Pyra here. Alright.
Go, Pyra!
I like the tone of voice and don't get burned. You know, I could see how that would be pretty salt-inducing. Obviously, never played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 either, but...
Go, Pyra!
Yeah. She's gotta charge up.
Go, Pyra!
I don't think it was necessary to show from both sides. Not great. Weak looking charge up because it only lasts for like a second. The only thing pulling it out, I don't know. I like that she has a friend. That's cool, but that tone of voice, don't get burned. All right, it's not great, but I'll give it C tier.
Think you can take me? Prepare yourself.
Come on, Mithra!
Ugh.
Come on, Mithra!
Well, I guess we'll show again here.
Think you can take me? Prepare yourself.
Come on, Mithra!
Okay, so when she just kind of waves a little bit differently when she's facing
Prepare yourself.
away from the camera, right?
Come on, Mithra!
I suppose that makes
Think you
sense
can
as
take me?
to why they would do
Prepare
two
yourself.
different taunts in this video or
Come
whatever.
on, Mithra!
It's pretty laissez-faire, which is kind of nice, but I don't think that saves her from the shittiest tier. I'm not gonna rank Pyramithra as one. So we're gonna move on to Kazuya here. A kill taunt. A kill taunt. I basically just sat there silently waiting for the kill taunt to come up. Oh, I mean, it must just be because he didn't try to recover that he died, but anyway. Overall, he's got like the charge up devil thing. He's got this little arm cross dealio. And a cool martial arts flurry. But the fact that you can hit your opponent with that's nice. It's not nearly the same level of usefulness that you get from something like Luigi's kill taunt. But it does help a lot. It's helping a lot. It's a soft B for me. Let's keep going. Sora.
Here we go! Heal! Time! Wind!
Okay, I like the third taunt. The fact that it becomes 3 different things.
Here we go!
Not a good thing. He says. Like he couldn't be bothered. Swings the Keyblade around. Never played Kingdom Hearts. Personal bias alert. Have no attachment to Sora whatsoever. Another game like Final Fantasy VII that a lot of video gamers love. Never even tried it. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do it? Right? But
Heal!
That's cool.
Time! Wind!
I mean, I know they don't do anything, but it's fun to pretend they could. So he effectively has 5 taunts, I think. You know, if you want to count that third taunt as being multiple. It's a strong B. Good stuff from Sora for having the multi-taunt. Look at this Keanu Reeves MFer. Okay. I mean, look, they're Mii fighters. I'm not expecting the world here. Personal bias alert. Never gave a shit about the Mii fighters. No, it's not a good start. It's martial arts. It's a dumb pose. We're looking at trash. I mean, you gotta bring your own flavor to these characters to make them worthwhile whatsoever. The taunts themselves, they're not gonna help much. Oof, and that's just a rip-off of Link's anyway, right? I mean, sure, some of these taunts are reminiscent of others, but just, I mean, the swordy with the Link thing, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. It's kind of interesting to me that of all these sword fighters we've got here, especially down in the dregs, Mii fighter with the sword has a better sword taunt than most sword fighters. I mean, he's got... I think that's cool, and I like his second taunt too. Let's look at his taunts again. Bad. Good. Good. It's not bad, honestly. Just looking at some of these other ones here in C tier, I could see this being a really strong C or a soft B. I'm going to give it a strong C. Alright, let's keep going. Okay. Okay. Woof. And that's the end of the video. Not the end of my video, though. Let's watch those again quick. Real bad from me, Gunner, here. Okay. I like that her face gets all mean with those first two. You know, she gets real serious, but doesn't save her from trashest tier. Not too surprised to see the Mii Fighter taunts here in the low end. So anyway, yeah. There you have it. Wish I could hide this. Let's take a look at this. How happy are we with our final taunt list here? Should I zoom in a bit? So, how ordered do we want to get? Incidentally, this is pretty close to how I would order that. Looking at this one. Auto taunting, so strong. The wolf cry, excellent. The most annoying taunt in the game. Feels so good to use against your opponents. Pretty cute stuff. Solid third taunt. Surprised it made it up to S tier, frankly. The okay, so classic. I like it. It's weird. Cute. Fun Pikachu action. Thinking if I want to lower or raise any of these, and obviously Donkey Kong has a strong taunt game. Not quite triple S, and you know, maybe just being so early in the video just kind of gave it this bias where I didn't want to jump right into triple S, but I think, I don't know, it's a strong S. It's definitely the best of these, I think. These two maybe up there as well, but like if I added another tier, it'd be this, that. I don't think I need to add any more tiers. I think we got a pretty good spread as well. I'm surprised that it kind of evened itself the way it did Mario. Personal bias, the thumbs up there, but the garrote rope was a fun find. Cute, useful taunts from Kirby. Yeah, just looking at some of these, it's just surprising to see Link up there. I am gonna lower him down. Doesn't quite deserve those heights some of these other weirdos and cool folks get. Pac-Man is a soft A at best. Joker feels a little high. Could see him being a soft A as well. He's really carried by Morgana in the taunt game. But I'm feeling pretty good about these. Strong A from Minecraft Steve, just for that amazing first taunt. Fox is pretty high up for his shitty taunt game. Just that, I don't know. The charge up is fine. Yeah, I can really see myself lowering him, honestly. Bowser having the crawl helps. He's got a strong, like, weird leaning thing. The roar, it's pretty high. Okay, you know, yeah, these B tier isn't that good either. So I suppose, and the C tier folks, maybe Yoshi deserves a second chance, you know. Samus wasn't so bad either. Link, not great stuff. I don't know. You got some pretty weak ones up in here. Their taunt walk game makes them strong C's at the least. Probably deserve to be, I mean, at the top of this group here. I don't know if they're quite up here, but Ryu, pretty weak C. I could see Ryu being down in trash tier. Just thinking about it. Yeah, sorry, Ryu. Corrin. Surprised Corrin made it up there. It's just because, let's do this. Kind of saved her from oblivion, but we got the trashiest tiers, you know. Terrible Dr. Samus. Maybe Dr. Mario could be a soft C. Marth, not great. I really did these boys dirty. That's alright. I mean, they don't really... It's not great. The thing about Snake, it's a good taunt. Even though it's one taunt, it's a solid taunt. Could you argue that you only need the one taunt? I really trashed on him just because he has only one, right? But, like, some of these other dudes, they only got one semi-useful taunt anyway, and the other ones are, like, worthless. I'm going to put Yoshi in B tier. I'm going to put Samus where they're at. I'm going to put Link. Pretty weak game there, but... Dr. Mario, I don't know. Yeah, he's alright. I do like, he's definitely got this attitude, right? Like, they created this attitude for the character to have this kind of anger to him, you know? But back to this idea of Snake. Do you only need one taunt? Alright. Just looking at these other folks, I think that's it. That's it. I think that's... I'm happy with this list as it is right now. I'm thinking this is a decent list. I would go to bat for these rankings. Well, that concludes this quite lengthy deep dive into the taunt game, the taunt meta of each and every individual character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You really got a wide spread, you know. I think got a good representation of good versus bad taunts. Anyway, if you're unfamiliar with who I am and want to see or hear me talk about video games more, other than just Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you can check out my podcast that I record with Jason Vandervoort, good friend of mine. We discuss video games. That's the whole thing. You know, we talk about what we're playing at the time. We talk about sort of like essay topics almost. Theses, maybe. We have some kind of discussion or debate over, like, maybe difficulty in video games, or, like, the, you know, soundtracks we like. Maybe our games of the year. Occasionally we'll do deep dives into single topics. They're into single video games that we both played around the same time. It's a lot of fun. That's Super Turbo 64. There'll be a link in the description below. I have done enough talking that I'm starting to just trip over myself. So, I will occasionally stream on Low Effort Let's Plays on twitch.tv. There will be a link for that. And if you want, you know, there's some old Let's Plays on this channel as well. Anyway, I just appreciate you sticking all the way to the end. What a wild, strange trip it's been. Feel free to leave comments about how you disagree with me in precise, exact ways, or maybe in vague, general ways. You can send me a message on Twitter, whatever. Thanks for watching. I will see you later. Bye.